All right, guys. Looks like I'm set up here, so let's start. This is my first Let's Play, and this will be the first episode of many more to come. These will be split up into about 15, 20, 25-minute segments. So this first one's probably going to be pretty short because I'm still getting used to setting everything up. Like, this is the first time I've done any type of Let's Play, as well as recording multiple devices. Right now, as you can see, I'm playing this real time. I'm not doing anything editing, doing any edits after I'm done filming here. I'm actually playing on my TV, and I've got another laptop here set up so you guys can see. Anyways, first let's play Earthbound. It was released in 1994. Here is the original Earthbound cart. This thing nowadays, I've seen prices run as high as 150 on eBay, and that's just for the cart by itself. So if you want the complete package, you're going to be spending at least probably anywhere in the vicinity of $300 to $500, which is crazy. I know, but that's just the way it is. Card itself 150. I do happen to own the strategy guide too. This is in pretty rough shape, but all the pages are still intact, surprisingly, for as long as I've had it. And at the fact it actually came from a video game rental store. If you guys remember a place called TBI Video in Jackson, the best in video. That's where these two things came from. I also did have the original box that came with Earthbound, but the box that it was in disappeared. We moved a lot and lost many things, so the box that the box was in ended up missing. So, well as well as other boxes for other games that I had. Like, I had a box full of all my Nintendo game boxes, which is weird, I know, but I'm a nerd like that, so which is why I'm doing this. So, anyways, guys, this is Earthbound. I'm gonna go ahead and start this up, and there's probably already 3 files set up. Okay. Anyways, for GM480 and CMO, those were just ignore those. Those were for one of my 3D classes. I actually did a 3D environment for one of the environments in the game. If you guys want to check that out, just ask me or just scroll down my Facebook wall. It's not too far. It's titled Magic Ant, the 3D Earthbound. So this first file was just a test. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. All right, now we're gonna start a new game here. Text speed fast. We're gonna play on stereo settings, and you get to choose like a flavor for the window. I always go with plain because any other flavor, as you can tell, kind of makes the screen look a little, I don't know, dusty. So, in almost every game I play, I always name the main hero after myself, but in this case, it's going to be, you guys guessed it, Kryle. So, and then there's 3 other main characters. This is Paula. This is Jeff. And this, yes, if you guys haven't played this already, you're going to be in for a little shock. Yes, his name is Pooh. For the dog, I'm actually going to name this one. We used to actually, well, my family, Kelsey, Kellen, you guys will recognize this. You should have already recognized it. You guys are watching. This is Zeus. All right, favorite homemade food. If you guys haven't guessed it already, of course, it's not O. It is pizzazz. Pizza. All right. Speaking of which, the pizzazz makes very, very good pizza. You can take a frozen pizza, a cheap frozen pizza, like a little $1.35 Totino's pizza, and it will make it taste really good. Anyways, aside from that, favorite thing, I like a band called Crossfade, so we are going to X-fade it up in here. All right, now let's go everything. Kryle, Paula, Jeff, Pooh, Zeus, Pizza, X, Fade. Yep, I'm sure. So, um, I will be using the strategy guide for reference because I haven't played this game from start to finish in a long time, actually. Um, let's see, the year is 1990X. I never really did distinguish what the X meant. I just assumed it was in the 90s at some point. So, anyways, if you went for a default name on the main hero, instead of naming him Kryle, it would have chose Ness. And if you guys know, if you've played Smash Brothers, this is the game that Ness came from. So, there you go. Uh, this strategy guide is basically, it's very, very, very intensive. Like, there's so many pictures. It's, you'd be amazed. So, anyways, let's start playing the game. And so we are awoken to a loud crash outside. We'll step out of the bedroom, go in here. All right, let's check this present. We got ourselves a cracked bat. The bat is one of Ness's main weapons in this game. His other weapon is a yo-yo, but the bat is probably more preferred. This will increase his offense by 4. And as far as other items in the inventory, we have an ATM card. Shouldn't leave home without it. Yeah, so those are the only 2 things we have so far: an ATM card as well as a cracked bat, which is the first offensive weapon that we have. So now we have to check and see what that loud crash was outside. Looks like we can't go this way. The police have the road blocked. One of the first reasons why I really like this game is just the graphics overall. I mean, growing up, I was primarily playing Mario games, but other than that, I don't know, like graphics in this game are just so realistic, so to speak. Um, Here we have another present. This is a bread roll, and bread rolls are a healing item in this game, and they will recover about 30 hit points. So, okay, before we go any further, we start out with 30 hit points, 10 psychic points. Everything, all his stats start out at 2, and aside from the offense, which we just increased by equipping the crack bat. And we have 4 XP for the next level. So let's go up here and check this out. And up there, the loud crash was actually a meteorite. So Pokey, the fat kid who just told us to go back home, he is Ness's neighbor. And he will play a very important role later on in the game. Shouldn't say important, but you will see him again pretty soon. So for now, he's told us to go back home. So let's go back home. Welcome home, Kryle. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's late. Scoot off to bed now. So, speaking of bed, I am getting pretty tired. It took me quite some time to get all this stuff set up, and I actually had to pull an opening shift this morning, so I'm getting there. It's actually about 7:15 now, so anyways, on with the game. Somebody is knocking at the door, it sounds like. What an annoying knock. I couldn't agree more. So basically, Pokey, the neighbor, barges in, and what he's doing now, he's explaining that when the police left the site of the meteorite, he took his younger brother, Picky, up there to explore with him. And excuse me. Basically, he lost Picky. They somehow got separated. Don't know how, but it happened. So now we are going to enlist the help of Zeus the dog. But before we do that, we have to change out of our jammies. So this is the nest you guys should all know. Another reason why I liked Earthbound is because it's one of the first games I've played where if you get another person in your party, in your group, so to speak, they actually follow you around on the map. Whereas a lot of games, if you get another person in your group, it won't show them following you around. It'll just show you, but even though they're with you, they're not actually following you around on the screen. So now we have Pokey with us as well. So, oh, we're not leaving yet. The phone's ringing. So basically, what the phone is in this game is it's your dad. The phone in this game is your father. As weird as that sounds, it's also a means of saving the game and checking to see how much money you have. So, before we go any further, I think you had already saved the game, but just to make sure, 4 experience points to the next level. So now we're going to save the game. Continue. Alright, now we're about ready to venture out into the wild. Cracked bat, ATM card, and a bread roll. I think we should be alright for the most part. And as you can see down there, we do have a spiteful crow. So this will be our first battle, it looks like. Spiteful crow has 24 hit points, and he will occasionally peck and steal an item from your inventory. And yeah, there he goes. He's already stole a bread roll. So we did 8. He tried to steal something else but failed. The good thing about this is they can't steal any... the only items they can steal are healing items, like the bread roll. They can't steal the weapons or any defensive items that you have. So he gave us 3 experience points, and he dropped a cookie. The spiteful crows will 99.9% of the time drop cookies. And since we were hit there, I will go ahead. Check this out. About 6 hit points. Okay, so we got 6 hit points back. Alright, second enemy. And by the way, guys, I won't record every single battle. If I do keep running into the same enemy, I'll clip it out, so you guys won't have to sit there and watch it. Second enemy, runaway dog, 21 hit points. He will occasionally bark, and then he'll also bite. That's 6 hit points. That should take care of him. There we go. Okay. Second enemy down. And we gained a level. We're now level 2. Offense went up by 2. Maximum HP went up by 3. Psychic points up by 1. And we learned Life Up A. And Life Up A is... Let's go ahead and check that out. Restores 100 hit points to one person. And it looks like our maximum HP right now is 33, so... that will actually replenish all of our HP with one use. All right, let's go ahead and find another spiteful crow real quick. There's actually another enemy on the screen which I've not seen yet, so hopefully we can find it. Ooh, smash attack. The smash attack is basically the equivalent of a critical attack in any other RPG. So you get a peck attack. That should take care of him. 3 hit points, cookie. So let's go ahead and use the cookie instead of using the life up so we can conserve the psychic points there. Let's see if we can avoid him. Nope. So we'll go ahead and fight this dog again. Still kind of shocked I haven't seen the other enemy yet because it's usually very, very common. There's another smash attack. So wow. I did a test run before I actually started recording this, and I got killed twice. It was just a bad playthrough. So you guys probably will see me die here in one of my playthrough episodes. I'm surprised it wasn't this first one. So Zeus got scared and ran off, but looks like I found Picky. All right, Picky joins us. Do you hear a buzzing sound? You hear that a buzzing that sounds like a bee flying around? Nope. Now I hear it. All right. A bee I am. Not. So basically, the bee, aka Buzz, that's his name, he has come from the future and is pretty much saying all his devastation and that a evil monster named Gygus has pretty much destroyed their planet. And now he's come back to tell them that they must start now. Yes. Start now to foil Gygus's plans of ruling over the world and pretty much destroying everything that they know. He said 3 boys and a girl will save the universe. Kryle, looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, he said. I'm not one of those 3, am I? Pokey is not one of the 3, but he still will play. Like I said, we'll see him again. That's all I'm gonna say. Later on in the game. So now, let's take them back home. Like how Buzz just hovers over that. Alright. Now, okay. This is. Well, I guess it's technically the first boss fight, but. You'll see what I mean. Alright, this is Starman Jr.? Yeah, Starman Jr. He's got 200 hit points, 999 psychic points, and we basically cannot kill him. But we do have Buzz on our side, and Buzz will do all the work for us. If it wasn't for Buzz, we would be destroyed. So, this pretty much is like a tutorial, so to speak. Basically showing you what psychic, pretty much what your offensive psychic and defensive psychic can do. As you can tell, he tried to use a psychic firepower, but we had a shield up, so that did nothing. So there we go. He's making the shield stronger, so now any attack that Starman does will not do any damage to us, which is basically. Oh, wait. Okay, we've already defeated him. 16 experience points. We're level 3. Offense up by 1. Defense up by 1. Gut, Vitality, IQ. Maximum HP up by 12. Psychic points up by 4. I would say PP, but that just sounds funny. I'll just say Psychic points. So basically, Starman Jr. was an evil enemy sent by Gygus to stop them from ruining Gygus's plans. Ruling over the world. So, this was another part that always made me laugh. So basically, they just got their asses whipped. That part always saddened me. So basically, your friend that you just got was crushed. Or swatted down to his doom. But before he passes on, he will give us one last word of advice. And what he's doing here, he is telling us that there are 8 sanctuary locations. One of them is near one. It's called Giant Step. So, and at each of those sanctuary locations, there is a boss. So, right now, we can already assume that there are going to be 8 bosses in the game. Nope. And BuzzBuzz has also given us the sound stone to record the melodies from the sanctuary locations. And that will come into play later on. So basically, okay, this Let's Play episode is almost over. Before I end things here, we are going to go back home real quick. And we are going to have an unexpected visitor right about now. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Get ready for an instant memory. Say fuzzy pickles. Every time I played this whenever I was a kid, I'd be like, what's a fuzzy pickle? It's a fuzzy pickle. Anyways, okay. So, throughout the game, the photographer will pretty much pop down from random places and take a picture of you, and those will be used later on in the game. You guys will see what I mean. But anyways, let's go ahead and save the game. 36 into your bank account. So I have $66 in the bank. And to get to the next level, I need 14 experience points. Alright guys, I'm going to end things here now for this episode. I should have the next episode up here pretty soon. I actually wanted to have this first episode up before Christmas, but I was having technical difficulties. That's a long story. I'll just say I had technical difficulties, and then I got sick. So I am still recovering from a cold that I had, a very bad cold. So like I said, I was meaning to have this out before Christmas, the first episode at least, but that didn't happen. But expect the next episode to come pretty shortly. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and that's it. I will see you guys next time. All right, thanks for watching.